Hey everyone, it's Coach Bree. For those of you part of my team, this video is going to go through a workout that is in your program. If you would like to join my team and have access to your own monthly training plan, send me an email. You can find my email in the description down below. Send me a message, let's get chatting and get you set up. So I'm going to explain what EMOM is. It means every minute on the minute. So as you can see here, you have 18 different sets of your program. This first one that I'm going to be demoing right now is 4 tuck jumps, 8 push-ups, 4 split jumps per leg, and then into 8 back flutter kicks. The goal is to complete all of those in under a minute. And then when the timer restarts again, you're going to start doing those exercises again as many times as your program says. Now there are some exercises and sets that are harder than others. So I've split it up into 6 body weight exercises, 6 sets of band exercises, and 6 sets of weighted exercise. So you can make up your own circuits based on the equipment that you have. So as you can see there, I finished in about 33 seconds, so I got 27 seconds of a rest until I would start that set over again or move on to a new one. Now some of the sets that you'll see as I get going on here are harder than others, and so with those ones are going to take about 50 seconds. So what I would suggest doing is that you do it once and you keep doing the set as many times as you can, as long as you're under a minute. So the goal would be to increase the amount of times you can do the set in under a minute. So here I'm on to set number 2, which was 5 squat jumps. I'm on to 10 swimmers, then we're going on to 5 leg lowers, and then 5 crunches or sit-ups. With any of these sets, I want you to take the number of reps I have for each one as a guideline or a base. So if you want to add more reps to the set, that's awesome. If you want to take some away so that you're able to get that nice work to rest ratio, that is up to you. I just created these numbers as a guideline, so feel free to change it up as you need for your fitness level. So starting set 3 right now, it's 50 mountain climbers, keeping that butt down, shoulders over top of the wrists. Then you got 10 squats with the arms above the head, and then 5 get-ups or rock and roll-ups. You can choose whatever one is more comfortable for you, or you feel like if you want a challenge, I would suggest doing the rock and roll-ups. So here with the squats, keeping that butt down nice and low, legs rotated out, and then going into those rock and roll-ups, because those are my favorite here. And then using my momentum to hop up. So this one's leaving me with about 15 seconds of break, so I would consider that a harder set. Set number 4 is 10 squat jumps, 10 swimmers, 10 leg lowers, and 10 90-90 crunches.
Nothing feels the same anymore.
So again, that one took me about 50 seconds, so I would consider that a harder set. So if you want to lower the amount of reps in that set, that's up to you. But I wouldn't recommend adding too much more because you still want to have your rest. So now we're on to set number 5, which is the 10 Spider-Man planks, 10 plank kicks, and then 20 seal jacks. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? You feel the same. Don't you know? Don't you know? jacks here. They're quite like a jumping jack, but the arms are going to be on the horizontal plane here, moving. So that one's about 40 seconds, so I consider that a little bit easier, maybe a medium level. As always with all of these sets of the EMOM circuit, it is for speed, but quality and safety comes first. So you should not be moving out of control trying to get the reps in. You should be going for technique here. So now we're on to set 6, which is the last of our body weight. I'm doing 6 inchworms here, and then 12 down dog push-ups, and then flipping over onto my back to do 6 V sit-ups. So again, I'm moving with speed, but this is as fast as I can go with control and being safe. I don't want to see you guys flopping around just to try and get the reps in. So at this one, I'm moving fast, but I'm still being cautious so I don't hit my head here on the floor.
We feel the same, this ain't no game. Your love is my guiding light, that sees me right. Don't you know, we'll have it all, I won't let you fall. Your love is my guiding light, that sees me right.
So that just finished off set 6 of the bodyweight exercises. So now we're moving on to the band exercises. So just another reminder is you can pick any number of sets that you want to do and how many times you want to do them, maintaining that work to rest ratio that you like. So you can change the number of exercises that there are in each set, or you can pick a harder one and try and do it as many times as you can, keeping your time under a minute. That is another option. So moving on here to set number 7, 8 front squats with the band, keeping that band up high by my chest, but lowered, and I'm going to go into either 8 curls here. I'm doing 8 curls, or you could do 16 curls and 16 support skulls as I have demoing here now. And then we're going to go into 16 high knees without the band. When you do high knees, make sure those arms are pumping really fast. So I got my band ready for set number 8, starting off with 8 reverse lunges, and then we're going to go into 8 band pull-aparts. Reverse lunges, stepping back, loading that front hip and pushing off the front leg. Yeah, I have my band right away. Now I'm going into my 8 band pull-aparts, squeezing my shoulder blades back and down, leaving a soft bend in my elbows. And then I have 8 line hops, and I have 1 meter, so it's not just little bunny hops, it's a full hop trying to jump a meter. The width of the yoga mat's good too, but I couldn't do that because of my setup. Set number 9 is 10 band pull-aparts, 10 lat pull-downs, 10 squat jumps, and then 10 butt kicks. So again, I'm moving fast, but not so fast that I'm out of control. I'm still trying to get the most out of the exercise, achieving the full benefits of the muscles working.
It's all the same, but some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no. It's all the same, you won't take blame, even when you are blowing up. Oh my, you're my broken love. Nobody's gonna save it now. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you how.
So set number 10 here, we got lateral raises, so that's holding the band and just lifting up. You could either do this with dumbbells too if you would like. A lot of these band exercises, you could substitute dumbbells if you have those, or if you don't, you can also use the band, and vice versa with the weight set. So after lateral raises here, we're going to do 10 curl to press. Because my band is short and has a heavy resistance, I had to go from my knees. That is another option for all of these band exercises. After that, we got 10 wideouts. So wideouts dropping nice and low, keeping those knees in line with the middle toe. Especially for my female athletes here, because of our hip structure, it's very easy for our knees to collapse in. So you guys have to think extra hard about engaging your glutes to keep your knees in line with that middle toe. Set number 11 here right away, we got 10 RDLs. This again you could use with a weight, with a band, or even without weight. Keeping the knees soft here, bending over and engaging those hamstrings. We're then going to go into set 10 single leg glute bridges. After that, you got 10 crisscross jumps. So in the glute bridges here, keeping the weight in the heel, driving those hips all the way up. Trying really hard not to arch that back. You want to try and lengthen your low back here so that you engage your glute and not your low back to perform this exercise. So again, just a friendly reminder, you can adjust the amount of reps that you do in each set to make them more doable. 10 might be a little high because I only had 10 seconds of rest there, but it's up for you. So this one is 10 band wideouts now. This one's a little bit harder. You have to be really on it, but it is doable and adds an extra burn to your glutes. After that, we got our 10 plank walks and then 10 push-ups. With the plank walks, try and alternate which arm is going down each time. So you want to go right arm down, right arm up, left arm down, left arm up, just so you're not favoring one side when performing the exercise. So because I'm quite fatigued here, I'm dropping to my knees right away because I've been filming all day. So I'm a little tired, so I want to maintain my form. Again, form is the most important thing here when performing the EMOM circuits. You don't want to go so fast that you hurt yourself or that you're training bad form. If you train bad form, you're going to create a bad habit, and that's what's going to show up when you're performing. So you always want to perform with good habits. So now we're on to our weighted exercises. So this is set number 13 with 8 goblet squats, 10 push press, and 10 mountain climbers. So now that we've added weight, you really want to focus on feeling the load in the heels and in the back of the legs, keeping that body upright but with a neutral spine. Not gonna lie here, I went a little too heavy and I was like, oh boy. So again, you want to pick an appropriate weight. If you don't have an appropriate weight, this might not be the set for you, or you could substitute this exercise. Whatever works best for what you have in your home here during this time. Or if you have a weight that's too heavy to maintain for the full 10 reps, you could then lower the reps to do 5 to make it more achievable and safe. Moving on to set number 14, we got 10 reverse lunges, and then we're going to do 10 curl to press, and then 10 times 180-degree squat jumps. So adding weight, these are quite heavy for me, especially under this kind of fatigue. Really trying to make sure that form stays good, switching to lower weights for my curl and presses. So this one you could either do a hammer curl like I have here, or you could flip so the palms are up and do the curl that way and then turn the hands. That one's up to you guys. Good, moving on to set number 15, 5 weighted squat jumps, 10 Spider-Man planks, and then ending off again with another 5 weighted squat jumps. Again, it's up to you if you want to keep the weight for the squat jumps. If you are not able to maintain your chest up or you feel like you're collapsing, the weighted squat jumps might not be for you. So loading back into the hip here and creating a lot of force, trying to get that full hip extension. So again, getting ready for number 16 here. We got 10 lying pullovers. This one you could use a band for if you had it set up or tied to something. I'm using a weight. So this one's really gonna work the lats, trying to keep that low back on the ground. A couple times here, my ribs really pop up. Going to 10 overhead sit-ups. So just a quick press at the top there, keeping the feet on the ground the whole time. And then we got our 20 toe touches. This one you could do with a weight or without a weight. Good, moving on to number 17, we got 16 sprint arms. This one, you better keep your arms 90 degrees. I would tell myself right now to pull my shoulders down. Then we're going to go into 10 squats with kicks. So you can either kick forward or to the side, whatever is your preference. And then we got 16 squat pulses. So just quick little pulses here, trying to keep low. Squat should be at femur parallel or 90 degrees. Last minute of demo that I got for you guys here is we've got 15 squat pulses, 10 push-ups, and then we're going into 5 star jumps. Make sure you keep that chin up when you do your push-ups. So star jumps, this is a new one for my program, so squatting as low as you can and then jumping up into that star. So again, with any of these sets for the EMOM circuits, you can tweak and adjust the amount of reps that you do of each exercise, or you can also make it a new challenge and try and see how many sets you can do, keeping it under a minute with the amount of reps that you decide to do. So I hope you guys had fun and that you really enjoyed this program. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And as always, have fun and enjoy your guys' workouts. Bye.